Hey everyone, it has been a while. My life has just been all over the place. So we're back in the old room where I used to do my videos, but a lot has happened in here. So up here is where I used to have my vinyl, but they got all torn down. This room became a bedroom when my daughter came and lived here. It's been a couple other things. Now it's the guest bedroom, but we're still kind of cleaning this up. You won't see this view very often. I have another view, but I just wanted to come and say I'm back and introduce you to this program that I'm going to start working on. It's called Silk and Sonder. I'm looking down at the book, Silk and Sonder, and it is just a monthly planner that I'm going to use to kind of help guide me in this path I'm taking to come back. I really want to come back to YouTube. I've missed it. I've been kind of on my own, had a lot of life changes, and I'm ready to just get back with my community. I just wanted to introduce you to this Silk and Sonder that I'm going to be doing. It's kind of a way of me working through what I want to accomplish each month and what I want to accomplish through the year as I really start to focus on my goals and dreams and where I want to go with things. And I thought you guys could come along with me. So go ahead and click that subscribe button and the like button so you'll get notified when I post these videos. And we'll see where this channel's gonna go. So stay tuned, and you can see as we walk through this June planner, which will be starting very soon. So let's go ahead and look at the monthly thing. This is something I'm going to get every month. And I figure I'll do a video just kind of introducing it so that those of you who are interested can see. We'll just make it a quicker video than this one next time, but just kind of walk through because a lot of it is the same. I've watched a few videos on it. This right here is for June. Because that's when I'll start my June, and the theme is play, so that's where the theme goes. Then we're just going to go ahead and see. Now here's a place where you can put your name and address. Here are all the different things for your index. These are the different trackers and stuff. We're going to go through those, so we'll just look at it, and then your calendar. But look at the watercolor illustrations. It's really pretty. This right here is the Welcome to June letter introducing play. This is an instruction sheet that kind of goes over how to use the different aspects that we're going to go through, the different elements of the journal. So the first thing it looks like we see is a yearly calendar. We have a monthly calendar for June. And we have a future log. Oh, I like the future log. So we can kind of come in and then like when we get July, we can transfer all this over to July so that we can keep track. I like future logs. I used to put those in my planners. I just haven't done a planner, but I didn't want to do the one where I have to draw everything. That I just like the idea that this kind of came pre-filled out and I can do what I need to keep track of myself without having to focus on all this. And I can illustrate that as I want, but that it's not necessarily needed. So here it says May Reflections. So when I go through my May, if I had done the May journal, I didn't, then I can have set some goals and things like that. And I can go through and reflect on how the month went. So what were my wins? What were my hiccups? What was my favorite moment? What was my hard moment? I already know my hard moment is going to be today. Actually, this is the hardest day I had at work. So, and I turned in my 2 weeks notice, but I should start a new job in a couple weeks. So that'll be good. And then what do I want to start, stop, and continue? And I believe that this is something that is in every journal. So I like that reflection page. It'll be good to follow up on that. And then to be able to look back on it and see how it kind of relates to the month before and things. This is the June intentions, and it looks like here it's spiritual health, physical health, money management, professional goals, key relationships, and personal life. Now, it is possible that if these don't fit what you need. You could always just kind of write a line through it and write a new topic in there if there's something else you wanted to follow. But at the moment, I think for this first month, I'm going to pretty much stick to the book and see what works for me and what doesn't, so I can adjust it in the next one based on those things. So here is a mood tracker. So you can have different colors here that you'll put in different colors and for different moods. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to define my moods yet, so we'll see. And then, and I haven't chosen a color scheme yet. Probably go with some colors similar to this, but I've got to pull out probably colored pencils, I'm thinking, or maybe some markers. We'll see. So I need to figure out what I'm going to use to write in it. And maybe at the end of this, I'll go through, at the end of the month, before we start July, I'll go through and show you what I ended up doing. But, so then each day of the month, you kind of write in your mood. So that'll be good. Today would be a very, very unhappy mood. I had a very hard mood. But at the same time, I'm grateful because I got this in the mail when I got home, and so it made it a much better day. Then this is our habit tracker. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 habits that you can track right here. And then each one would be assigned a color, and then you would color it in as it goes around for the 30 days. So this one will be fun to track. I'm not exactly sure what habits I'm going to track. I do know that we also can do tracking when we get to the calendar. So I'm thinking that I will track some here, and I think that on the weekly, which I'll show you in just a moment, I'll track different ones, but I got to figure out what I need to track. That's what I'm going to work on tomorrow, I think. Oh, the sleep tracker. Time I fell asleep, time I woke up, number of hours, and how I feel, and how rested I feel between 1 and 5. That actually might be good because I don't get enough sleep. So we'll have to see if I can figure this out and track it. I know my bed kind of keeps track of it. I have a sleep number bed, but I take my watch off, so we'll have to see how that works. But that might be very good. It says play log. Write down one thing you found silly or playful every day. Oh, okay, so this is specific to this journal because it's play. And that will be something kind of fun. Oh, maybe that'll really help pull me out of this funk I'm in, and I'll have to go out of my way to do that. That sounds fun. All right, so journaling prompts. How do you define play? What makes you feel most playful and why? What people and or circumstances bring out your playful side? As a child, what was an activity that made you feel lively and lighthearted? Does it still make you feel that way? I used to love to be outside riding my bike. No, I do not do it right now because I am out of shape, but I'm working on that. That should probably be something I track. When was the last time you carved out time to play? What were you doing? Who were you with? I honestly have not played in a while. Well, that's not true. If you count when I go to the crafting crops, then I play there. And actually, at the last one, I had a lot of fun. Spent a lot of money, but I had a lot of fun. List 5 moments that sparked the silly, weird, or playful side of you. What might you do to cultivate more time for this? These are some great journaling prompts. I'm going to really focus on this because I like play. I like joy, happy. I like that side of me, and I've not been that way. So this is a really good one for me to start. Here's the inner child activity. Find a childhood photo or image that makes you smile. Sketch or paste it below. So we can put it there. I'll have to go find one. And then write down 5 things you loved to do as a child. Circle one that you can commit to doing today. Oh, wow. One of the things I used to love to do is draw. I'm not, how do I put this? If I look at an image, I can recreate that image, or at least I used to be able to very well. But I don't create my own images very well. But that would be something. And then, like I said, riding my bike and roller skating and things like that. So then at the end of all of those little activities, and a lot of these are kind of focused, it looks like, on what we're doing for the month. Then there's this note section. And I don't know if you can see this, I'll bring it up a little bit closer. Hopefully you can. But there's a grid lines here. They're kind of pale, which is good because then we can kind of draw in what we need. But if you need notes, that's good. Oh, a coloring page and butterflies. Oh, again, this is like a great month for me to start. I love butterflies. It's kind of like my spirit animal, although I say for 2020 my spirit animal was a sloth. But the butterfly is just, you know, the caterpillar goes into the cocoon and the butterfly comes out and the transformation, and I love butterflies. So that'll be a fun coloring page. Please keep us vital and alive. Oh, sorry, I said that wrong. Play keeps us vital and alive. It gives us an enthusiasm for life that is irreplaceable. Without it, life just doesn't taste good. Lucia Capuchon? Oh, I have no idea how to say that. So I'm sure you guys are out there just screaming how to say that, and I butchered that. I apologize. Oh, so then we have some recipes. A recipe for summer strawberry salad. Oh, wow. So here I can tell you right now, I will not be making this because I do not believe that lettuce and fruits go together. Not a big fan of that. Fruits go in fruit salads and other ingredients, vegetables, go in vegetable salads. I know I'm probably weird on that, and I'm probably all on my own as far as that goes, but that's how I am. It looks like this has spinach in it, and I'm allergic to spinach. It makes my tongue go numb. So, but I don't know, maybe not. Strawberries, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, shallots, lemon juice, salt. That's for the dressing. Yep, spinach right there. Oh, you could use arugula. I've done that a few times. So I still don't think I'm going to do it, but maybe I can come up with my own version of this summer strawberry salad. Noticing nature game. Go outside or go to a window. Can you find some trees? I live in Georgia. There are trees everywhere. So we're going to learn about trees and nature. I love nature. And we're going to draw, it looks like. Oh, that's going to be fun. So that's just kind of like a play activity. That's great. So then we're now at the end of another section. So we have some more note paper. And now we're getting into, okay, well, this is the monthly expense tracker. Now, if you don't want to keep track of your monthly expenses in here, you could turn this into something else. I know some people who make this like a book reading list that they've done or some activities. Again, I'm probably going to use this as my monthly expense tracker for this month and see if that works for me. And here's a neat little poem by Bernard Shaw. That was so sweet. Okay, so now we're getting into the actual weeks. So we start with the first week of June. And this, it looks like, here's the habit and activity tracker. So these are a little bit different. And these you can track Monday through Saturday or Sunday and how you do them. So these can be different than your other tracker, or I guess it could be the same. So if you want to track more things, then that'll work. I know water consumption is going to be one of mine that I track. And so also like exercise minutes and things. But this comes with a calendar, and the week is highlighted. Then we have the weekly to-dos. Then we have this week I want to feel, okay? And then weekly major 3 goals. So we set 3 goals for the week. Then this is a meal plan. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it for a meal plan, but maybe. I really do need to keep better track of that. We've gotten really lazy about it and eat out way too much. So I'll have to look. And like I said, I'm going to try and do it like how it's in here and see how it works for me. So I guess we'll work on that. This is a mind-body health plan. So I'm guessing what I'm doing for my mind and body health. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do there. a shopping list. So what I'm going to do here, I'll have my shopping list. Let's see. So a great food, a great memory, and a great song from the week. I'm thinking not a song, and I will probably change that to something else because I'm not always listening to music. So I should, because it really does make me happy. So then we turn it over, and now we have, this is a weekly tracker. Okay, so here's where we can write like our activities or like, you know, our schedule. And then there's a weather tracker. And then it says one thing. I'm not exactly sure what one thing. So maybe the most important thing that has to get done that day or something. Okay, so that makes sense. Oh, and there's a water tracker right here. So there is a way of tracking water, so that I've got to really figure out what all I'm going to track. Now, this does go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are split. So if you do something more on Saturday or Sunday, you're going to have a harder time with that. But that's all right for me. I do a lot on Sunday with the church, but I don't do activities. We do a lot more stuff at home. Saturday, at least right now, I work. So that's, and usually we have more stuff going on, but I'll make it work. So we can do that. Then we're at the end of that week, so we have another set of notes. There's a lot of notes. And I think when I get started, I think we're going to be doing some artistic-y type things in some of the note pages, and that's going to be fun. I've started following a few people, and they do some challenges, and some of the challenges have to do with doing some creative collaging and art projects, and so I think we're going to be using these note pages for that. I'm super excited about that. Now we're into the second week, which we've kind of gone over this. It's the same. Okay, and then we have the list, so this is making sense. Now, this looks like it is, I guess this is kind of like halfway through the month. What are we loving, feeling, enjoying, anticipating, wishing, reading, watching, planning? So maybe a mid-month update or something. That's what that looks like. And then we go on to the third week. We're still in the third week. Notes. And the fourth week. Notes. And the fifth week. So we'll see how they do this. I do have the Monday through Friday because June ends on a Wednesday, but we can go all the way through there. And then we would just transfer it all over to the new July book. And this does go into July, so we can keep track, like if something here needs to go over here. And then when we get our July book, we can transfer it over. My puppy is outside my door, snuggling up, and it kind of caught me off guard. So that's the end. And here we have at the end, Sonder, a noun. The realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and complex as your own, populated with their own ambitions, friends, routines, worries, and inherent craziness. An epic story that continues invisibly around you. Wow. And that's on the cover, so then we have the back of the cover. Yay! All right, well, that's what we have for June. Now, I also have the annual supplement, and I'm going to do a different video on that just because this one's already gotten so long. So if you want to see what's in the annual supplement, go ahead and check out that other video. I'll have the link down in the comment section below. Well, not really the comment section, but down below. So, you know. All right. Thank you all. Later, peeps.